welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Cass. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is Saturday, October 19th, and I'm gonna do a working weekend in my life. Tomorrow, October 19th, I'm hosting an all-day virtual boot camp for small business owners who want to become six-figure business owners. So it's called Six Figure Boot Camp, and I'm hosting it from 11:30 to 5 p.m. Gonna have guest speakers, giveaways, networking, all of that. So I have to prep today for that. I have to present something as well. I'm doing an entire segment on influencer marketing and marketing as a whole for your small business. So I have a 1-hour portion as well, and then I have 2 other guest speakers. So it's gonna be so much fun, and I'm excited because it's an intimate group of people so they can ask questions. But today is all about prepping, cleaning, editing my YouTube video, and also a little bit of shopping. I actually wasn't gonna vlog today, but then I was making these griddle oatmeal pancakes, and I thought I might as well pick up the camera and show you guys. So I had these pancakes from Salt Cure a while ago. If I remember to, I will insert a photo of what it looks like here. And it is so yummy, delectable, so fun to eat because the texture is amazing. So I'm gonna try to recreate it. I found this recipe here on TikTok, so if you wanna try it, it says Copycat Salt Cure oatmeal pancakes. So here is the recipe if you wanna try it out. I did this recipe one time before, but I messed up by cooking it on way too high of a heat, so it cooked all the way through. It's supposed to be a little mushier in the middle. But anyway, so far I just put in 1 cup of oats, and I just use quick oats. Also really random, but yesterday I did a Cricut project and I put the Social Lux Club logo on here because I wanted to test it out to see if it's gonna stay. It's setting right now. You have to set it for 24 hours before using it. I wanted to test this out to see if the vinyl was gonna stay. So at the end of the month, I'm doing a little giveaway through the Social Lux Club membership. I really ideally want to get hydro flasks or Stanley cups, something of that sort, and put on the Social Lux Club logo and then give that to them and put something on the inside as well, like a gift card. So I'm just trying to test out different ways, but I just love crafting, so this was fun. Anyways, okay, I hope this does not fall because it's in a perfect space right now. We have the 1 cup of rolled oats right here. Also, I haven't vlogged in so long. I've been so off of my vlogging game. I used to vlog every single day and pump out 2 to 3 vlogs a week. But I have just been so exhausted recently, so I need to get back into vlogging because it is fun. But YouTube is a hobby for me. I don't make money from it. Yes, I am a YouTube partner, but you really don't start seeing any sort of significant amount of money, I would say, unless you have videos that constantly bring in like 50,000 plus views every single time you post. Then it could bring in like a good stream of income. So for right now, YouTube is a hobby, which means I can't prioritize it as much as I want to. I've been saying I want to post 2 times a week for so long, but when it actually comes to editing, because it takes me about 5 hours to edit a video and pre-upload and everything, 5 to 6 hours, and it's something that's just a hobby. So if I spend 12 hours a week, that's a long time to not be doing something else that could grow my businesses. So that is why, but I'm working on it. I really want to do twice a week because I thoroughly enjoy doing YouTube, but it's just a matter of making time for it and just being better about finding a pocket of time to do YouTube throughout the week, because I always do it on Saturdays today. That's just what works for me right now. So maybe if anything, I can do 2 videos on Saturday so I can have it for the rest of the week. Anyways, I am talking your ear off. So next, okay, so I put 1 cup of rolled oats, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. I really like cinnamon, so I might do a little bit more. Okay, I'll just do a nice heaping teaspoon of that. 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I also need to make banana bread today because, well, I'm not sure if the bananas are still good, but I do have 2 very overweight bananas in my fridge. So I made it the other day. I actually have no idea if I vlogged it or not. Probably not. But I made a batch, but I put way too much banana, so the texture wasn't the best. So I'm going to try to remake it and then make it perfect this time. And also it lacked chocolate chips, so I need to put a ton more. So I can mix this together now. I think we'll just whisk it. All right, so this is what the mixture looks like. Now I can add in 1 cup of milk, 1 egg, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now mixing it all together. So this is the finished batter here, And now I'm gonna cover it and put it in the fridge for about an hour or so. Here's the first one. I messed up on the first pancake, so I had to toss it because I made it way too thin and it was not cooking properly. So anyways, this is the rest of the batter. I can probably make 2 smaller ones. And then this is it. All the butter is like burning, but you know what? It's working slowly but surely. And then I made some Portuguese sausage right there. That is straight from home. My uncle makes it, so I brought some home because it's a staple for breakfast in Hawaii. It's supposed to be a bit wet on the inside, but I don't want to make it too raw. Perfect. Here's the final spread. I'm so excited. The last time I made this, I overcooked it and it was really tough in the middle, so I kind of undercooked it this time. I hope it's gonna be softer in the middle because at the actual restaurant it's almost like undercooked and raw on the inside. Not sure if that's safe, but it's really yummy, so try to make it just like that. I just finished getting ready, just did a quick makeup look. Didn't even put on foundation today. I don't know, the lighting is not doing it justice right now. I've been running low on all of my perfumes, which not good. I still have a couple left, so I'm gonna use the roll-on perfume by Pretty Girl Beauty, and this is from the TikTok shop, and they also have body oils, but I always just put a little bit on my wrist, put some on my neck as well, and I just dab it on. And then next I have a couple sprays left of this Philosophy Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere Perfume. You can see it's pretty much gone, but I have a couple of uses left, so I'm just gonna spray this. Lastly, I'm just going to use the Skylar Vanilla Sky hair and body spray, and I always just add this to my hair and then all over my shirt. I'm gonna put on some lip serum. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross Plump and Lip Repair Treatment. This makes my lips feel so smooth, and I just take a little bit on my finger, and it also plumps it. And I just put this over to hydrate my lips. It's already 5 o'clock. And for the past 4.5 hours, I've been editing the YouTube video, which now it's officially good, pre-uploaded. I still need to do the thumbnail and the description, but everything else is set. And then I have the 6-figure bootcamp, virtual bootcamp tomorrow from 11:30 to 5. So I need to polish and refine my presentation that I'm doing on influencer marketing and marketing. So once I get home, I'm gonna do that because tomorrow I'm gonna wake up bright and early and get ready and prepare for it because I am moderating the entire boot camp since I am the host. So I also need to send out reminders and everything. But yeah, so today is technically my Sunday and tomorrow is a full work day. I need to be on my A game all day long tomorrow. So I'm excited, but I am just going to finish getting ready. My outfit is gonna be very simple. I just have this long sleeve from Uniqlo, and then my jeans are from Abercrombie, of course. And then I just have this coat that I got years and years and years ago from TJ Maxx. This is the brand, but every single time I wear it, I get so many compliments on this jacket because of how fitted, and I love it. And then if it gets a little cold, I'm debating, I might put a scarf on as well, and I'm gonna wear my black boots. So that is gonna be my look. Final fit, wearing my flats, keeping it casual. We're gonna get Italian food. We're gonna go shopping at the Brookfield Mall just because don't feel like going fully into the city. Hello guys, it is now 11:22. My virtual event starts in 8 minutes. Last night I stayed up until probably 12:30. I had to update the presentation that I'm doing today, and then I also had to update so many other things that I just did not get to yesterday. And then this morning I woke up around 7, and from 7 to about 10 o'clock I did more updating. I had to send out another email with registration info, plus I had to write up the questions that are going to be presented for the guest speaker panel, and then I refined and triple checked the presentation that I'm doing on influencer marketing. So now here we are, and I did my makeup. I did my usual makeup And then I also just have a t-shirt with the Abercrombie jacket over it. One of the guest speakers told me about 20 minutes ago that the link was outdated. So of course I freaked out because on my end, it looked fine. So I just republished everything, I refreshed, and then it worked. And so the insides just shriveled up because that link, and no one said anything over the past few days that they had this link. The schedule's wrong and it just looked weird. So I guess no one really knew what it was supposed to be, but the time was 11:30, but on the schedule it said 12 because that was the old version that I don't even know how it was still there because I updated the new schedule so long ago. So just my luck, but everything works. I sent out another email, so I'm just hoping that it's all good now. I'm set up. I feel nervous because of that whole link situation, that now I'm scared that people are not going to come on time and they're going to come at 12 instead. I literally have no idea how that happened, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep my faith and it'll all work out.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
It's so funny because I was like, oh my God, I got stuck in Costco, so I'm joining from my car.
See all the things I can learn. I'm always learning a lot anytime Cass is in the room or on the Zoom. So yes, I'm a mother. I have 4 beautiful children. I'm a wife.
I'm gonna do a breakout room and I'm gonna have a few people in each room, and the question that for the next 10 minutes before the first session starts, the first question that I want you guys to discuss as a group is, what is something that almost a struggle or a problem that you face in your business that you had no idea that you would face when you first started? It's a lot of flexibility as an entrepreneur, a lot of problem solving. And so what is a situation where you really had to think, okay, I did not expect this to happen, let's figure it out. So I'm going to, it should automatically assign you to a breakout room. So I'm gonna get started and you guys can just discuss this amongst yourself. Oh, I realized that you didn't introduce yourself to the group.
It's okay, I joined a little bit late because I had just got out of my church service. So I joined a few minutes late, and then I was just saying that I don't think my picture came on because I joined from the link. I don't think my picture showed up on the screen, but it's okay. It's fine.
You're identified as iPhone right now. I'll make sure that you introduce yourself after we get out of the break rooms, but the question that we're going to be talking about, thank you so much for sharing. And I mean, with that being said, I know we're a little early here, but if you want to start, you know, working your magic with everyone, I feel like everyone is pumped and ready to hear. I know a few people will be returning. Little update here. It is now 3:30 and this started at 11:30, so it's been a while. We just finished another session with Chris and it was amazing. She did an entire exercise about visualization and manifestation and everything, so that was amazing. And so now we're going into the last bit, which is guest speaker panel. I'm gonna be moderating it, asking a few questions, and yeah, I'm excited. So we're gonna start the guest speaker panel. I have a list of questions that I'm gonna ask the ladies. It's categorized by 3 different things. So the first one that we're gonna talk about is pricing strategy, which is something that everyone is so excited to hear. Alright, it's 6:19 and I am so exhausted. The sunset is beautiful. It's a great Sunday and I have a very, very jam-packed week. I don't know exactly how long this vlog is, but I'm just glad that I got to take you guys along one of the virtual events, well, my first virtual event. Now I need to do follow-ups. So now I need to send out an email that has a survey to say or ask everyone what their thoughts were about that. And then I'm gonna get starting on that now. But it was a success. I'm happy with how it went. I'm definitely not doing an event like that for a very, very long time. I prefer in-person events just because, you know, you're moving around, it's more interactive in person. Everyone was pretty present throughout the event, which is great, but half of them had their cameras off, and so in person, obviously we're just in person and hanging out, so it's way more engaged and present in the moment and listening in. So anyways, first things first, I need to, wow, I'm tired. I cannot explain how exhausted I am. Finished work like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, Now we have some dinner here as a celebratory dinner. We have barbecue from Tejas, and this is just the go-to place that we get on Uber Eats. This is pork belly, brisket, ribs. Here's the last salad. I'm gonna eat this and put the rest of the dressing on it as well. I just feel so mentally, physically drained from today, but in a good way, because I just feel almost like relieved, because this was the event that I have been talking to you guys about for so long, that had so many different trials, tribulations, changes, roadblocks. Everything was basically saying don't do this event, but I made it happen and it still worked out, and I'm glad that I still was able to provide value to people. It wasn't the most amazing event that I put on, because you know, it's virtual and in-person events are my thing, but I'm still very proud that I put it together and I, you know, improved my guest speaking abilities and have better public speaking skills now. And yeah, I was very comfortable in front of the camera, very comfortable guest speaking. I'm gonna take my makeup off, shower, do my night routine, unwind, and just relax for the rest of the night. It's Monday, I just got back. It's already 2 o'clock, but this morning I woke up, did my 1-hour walk, I got ready, and then I did a little bit of admin work. I left to the city at around 10:45-ish. I had a venue tour at 11:30 to 12. Then at 12 o'clock, I went to the Flatiron area to get some lunch. I had kava for lunch, and right after that, I went to Trader Joe's, and then I am back here now. And it takes a while to get home, so I am just like, feel gross and sweaty. I need a shower right after this. But in a few weeks I have my first event, so I am going to make a charcuterie board, but I wanted to bring different types of cheeses, and so I'm going to do a cheese taste test basically. But I'm just going to make a little mini charcuterie board out of it, just so I can take some photos of it for marketing purposes. Whenever I do something, I want to do it really, really well, and this is the first time that someone's hiring me to do an event and to do a charcuterie board and do all that. It's important to me that I show up, I show out, and I really put in my 100% best effort. So I just want to make sure it's the best, and so I'm practicing and just testing out different flavors and different combinations of cheeses and crackers and fruits and everything, just so I am more educated on everything. But I got the basics. I got some dark chocolate mini pretzels because that's a must. For fruits, I got blackberries because they were all out of blueberries, which was very surprising to me. But I also got strawberries as well. And then I just got a couple things of meat because I'm just gonna make a little board for myself. I got some prosciutto and salami, and then I got some goat cheese, which I've never had goat cheese before. And then I also got Toscano cheese. They had a cinnamon one, which I'm excited for because it could potentially be great for a fall themed board. And then I got some fine herb goat cheese as well. So I'm gonna try, I've never tried those types of cheeses before. But yeah, I just love doing charcuterie boards. It's my creative outlet. I feel that it's always so important to have something that taps into your creativity side, whether that's drawing, writing, photography, art. And for me, that is like food styling. Like, I love making charcuterie boards because I just love start to finish, picking out the different ingredients, putting it together, arranging it to make it look very pretty and aesthetic, and it just is so beyond satisfying for me. So this is my creative outlet and I'm so excited. I also got eucalyptus, but today I'm not gonna be able to, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to put this all together. I have to prep for my call tonight with client, so I'm gonna put this all in the fridge. If I do have time today, then I will film it. If not, that'll be a tomorrow thing. Only have about 30 minutes until the sun sets, so I need to make this super quick, but I'm excited to try these cheeses. Here is the craziness that just happened. But this is the finished board. Just took some photos, and now this is honestly gonna be my dinner because I can eat charcuterie for a meal and it's fantastic. So this is the finished look of the board. Took some photos. I don't know how good they turned out though, just because I'm definitely gonna have to edit them because there was no sunlight. I was basically in the dark. I'll edit them, make it look a little brighter, lighter, add more color to it. Realized should have started at least 30 minutes earlier, but I had so many things to do today, so that was not gonna happen. I am proud of myself for getting that done because usually I will wait to the very last minute to do the charcuterie, but I have a really busy week this week and I have so many things going on tomorrow and Thursday, so I'm not even gonna be vlogging. But tonight I have a training at 8 o'clock for the Six Figure Club. Already 6:30, so I only have an hour and a half until I have to do the training, so I'm gonna eat, watch my show, finish up a couple of things, and then do the training. That's gonna be the dinner. This is the pita chips from Trader Joe's. I'm just gonna go all in. So I'm excited. I'm gonna watch some Gilmore Girls and then relax for a little bit.